Hey there everyone, today we'll be road testing and reviewing the new version of the Nolan N87, the N87 Plus. The N87 Plus is the newest in Nolan's full-face touring range. All of this is coming in at a recommended retail price of about €280 or around $310, so that's 60 more than the normal N87. But we do still see some compromises here on Nolan's part, same with the N87, as in the material and shell size. With its price point though, the N87 Plus will be in competition with the AGV K3-SV, the Scorpion EXO 510 Air, and the HJC i70. If you wanted to check out more of our reviews, road tests, and more, don't forget to head to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest gear. For material, the N87 Plus's shell is made of Lexan, which is polycarbonate formed through an injection molding process. So, though it is polycarbonate, it is the highest quality polycarbonate out there. Lexan is actually the same material that premium helmet manufacturers use to make their visors. Here, we can see a bit of the price compromise though, since polycarbonate is a material that will help manufacturers keep costs down while still giving you the same level of protection, especially since this helmet is ECE certified. The only trade-off here is that you need more polycarbonate material to give you the same level of protection as fiberglass or carbon fiber. The only thing here is you'll have a slightly heavier helmet. The trade-off here as well is that this helmet only comes in 2 shell sizes, which is a shame since that means fewer helmet sizes covering a full size range. This means you may get a bulkier helmet, which will be heavier and less comfortable over time. While the N87 Plus hasn't been rated by Sharp yet, the N87 has, and it did pretty well, earning 4 stars, though not as well for side impacts. For weight, this helmet did pretty well, with about 1,570 grams in a size M, which is fairly average. If we take a look at the ventilation on the N87 Plus, we're getting the same as the previous N87, though that's not necessarily a bad thing. In this case, it's Nolan's air booster technology for the upper vents here, which are adjustable in the brow, and they're on either side. You've also got a chin vent here, that you can open and close to let air in from in front of the breath guard. Both of these should help with anti-fogging. All this hot air will come out through the helmet, through this exhaust here in the back. So overall, pretty decent options. Looking at the visor, it's pretty standard from Nolan, so that means it's pin lock prepared and in the box, which will help prevent fogging, not to mention anti-scratch, so you're already getting great value there. You can also open this visor up slightly if you need to let a bit of air in, and you've got an integrated sun visor controlled by a toggle on the side of the visor. It's really nice since it's actually notched, so you can lower the visor down as much as you need to get that right fit. To take the visor off is fairly simple. All you need to do is open it up to the full upright position, pull these tabs down, and it should basically snap out. And then the other side, there you go. And to put it back in again is just as easy. You just need to slide it into the groove and push for both sides. And the other side, just line it up, and there you go. Onto the liner now, and this is where Nolan have made some substantial changes. So this, in the end, is what's giving this helmet its plus. The N87 Plus sports Nolan's Climate Comfort inner padding, and it has an emergency release cheek pad system, which is a great added safety feature. The liner is removable, washable, antibacterial, and should fit glasses as well. So if we take out the liner, we're going to need our screwdriver as well. To take out the inner liner of the N87 Plus, first you need to take out the cheek pads. They're attached using 2 buttons. And as I'm doing that, you can see the micro ratchet chin strap and the emergency release cheek pads. The liner looks pretty good. You've got some holes on the bottom for ventilation and they look quite comfortable. Moving on, taking out the other cheek pad quickly. Then you can take out the comfort padding in the top, which is going to be a bit more involved. To take out the comfort liner, you're going to need a screwdriver since you're going to have to unscrew the back of the helmet, which is also coincidentally the same space where the NCOM Bluetooth comms device will go. So you just need to unscrew it first, and then it should pretty much snap out of the helmet, as well as 3 snaps in the forehead. And now you can see the comfort padding. It looks pretty good. You can already see how they've beefed this up compared to the N87. You're getting plenty of net on the top, which is going to be great for ventilation as well. Now looking at the EPS grooves, you're getting a decent amount, so this helmet should hopefully ventilate pretty well, but we'll see how it does out on the road. And you can see how this helmet is further prepared for the NCOM's Bluetooth comms device, since it's got ear cutouts, as well as a space in the bottom for the rest of the device. Now, let's see how the N87 Plus does on the road. First, just a reminder for how we set up our equipment. On the left is a monitor showing the helmet's internal temperature measured through a thermometer placed on the top of the helmet. In the middle is a decibel meter giving us noise measurements from a microphone in our rider's ear. On the right is a phone giving us the day's wind speed. Lastly, in the middle we've got our rider's speed and external temperature. For the test, our rider traveled at 130 km per hour on long stretches of highway. When we took the N87 Plus out, it was unfortunately inclement weather, but we took it out anyway. The exterior temperature was about 9 degrees Celsius, while the helmet's internal temperature was about 11 degrees, so a difference of 2 degrees, which isn't too bad. For noise, we recorded about 102 decibels, which is also fairly average for a full-face helmet. For wind speed, we recorded a range of about 115 to 130 km per hour. Our rider found the helmet very comfortable, saying it also performed very well for a helmet in its entry-level price range. Now, time for the stars. For material, though the N87 Plus is made of Lexan, it is still polycarbonate and comes in 2 shell sizes, so that gives it 2 stars. For the weight, the helmet also does average with 3 stars. For the visor, the N87 did very well, since Nolan had provided the helmet with the anti-fog pinlock repaired visor, and the insert is in the box, so that's another 4 stars. For noise, the N87 Plus also does fairly average at about 102 decibels, garnering it 3 more stars. For ventilation, we had a difference of 2 degrees, which is a decent result again, giving the helmet 3 stars. Lastly, for comfort, the helmet also did very well for an entry-level helmet, especially considering its added adjustability, so that's another 3 stars. For the champion helmet score, the N87 is a solid 3-star helmet, and it comes in at about 15 years per star, which is an admirable result, though a bit on the expensive side for an entry-level helmet. But then again, this is definitely a top-tier entry helmet, performing very consistently and comfortably across all categories, not to mention its added features on the N87. If you'd like to purchase the Nolan N87 Plus, then make sure to head to championhelmets.com, where we have a lowest price guarantee and a bundle deal with the visor. If you're looking for a good bang for your buck helmet that delivers just a bit extra on comfort, then the Nolan N87 Plus should definitely be there on the list. It's coming in at a great price of €280, and when we tested it out on the road, we found it very comfortable and performed well. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and let us know what you think down below. I'm Sebastian from Champion Helmets. Thanks for watching.